So good morning everyone. Today we learning about applications of shift registers and also counters. So applications of shift registers. Mostly shift registers are used for delay lines. Okay? Delay lines. So SISO is used as a delay line. Why? Because serial in, serial out. Serial in, serial out means I am taking 3-bit counter. Okay, this is input, this is output. This input will reach to output when after 3 clock pulses only. This input reaches to output after 3 clock pulses means the delay is 3 clock pulses, right? The delay is 3 clock pulses. So to perform delays we required SISO. Okay, next one is serial to parallel converter. SIPO is used as serial to parallel converter. PISO is used as parallel to serial converter. Next, sequence generator. See, sequence generator means we getting shifting, right? We loading, suppose consider PIPO. We loading some data, right? And taking output. We loading some data and taking output. This is PIPO. So whatever data is loaded in PASO, we shifting data, right? We load the data and also we shift the data, right? In PISO. So that after shifting, for every shift we getting one sequence, right? For every shift we getting some different sequence. 100, 1011, 1100. We getting some different sequences. The sequences, okay. So why we require these sequences? Hmm? The sequences are used for some code generations, okay, like Hamming code, etc. We have some code. To generate codes, we require some sequences. Okay, for that purpose we use shift registers. Okay, next, ring counter, twisted ring counter. These two are very important, ring counter and twisted ring counter. So let us see the ring counter. What is ring counter? The ring counter is simply a rotate right resistor, rotate right shift resistor. Simply it is a rotate right shift resistor. So the flip flop output, the fourth flip flop means the last flip flop output is connected to input of first flip flop. Okay, the last stage means each flip flop is considering as a state or stage. Okay, last stage means last flip flop. Last flip flop output is connected to first flip flop input. Okay, then the data will rotates. So while rotating, we can the initial state. We get the initial state after n cycles only. After n cycles only. Okay. No decoding is required because output that corresponding to every state. Okay. Because every state is possible state. So there is no decoding purpose. Next, other names of this one is n is to 1 divided by n counter or modern ring counter. Okay. Okay. Next, let us see the circuit. So this is the circuit diagram. I am using 4-bit ring counter. I am using 4-bit ring counter. Okay. 4-bit ring counter. The disadvantage of this 4-bit ring counter is whenever all flip-flops are 0, output of all flip-flops of 0, hmm, it doesn't works. It doesn't works. This is the disadvantage of ring counter. Why it doesn't work? See, whenever I've given 0, 0, 0, 0 initial clock pulse, okay, next clock pulse, for next clock pulse, this will comes here, this will comes here, this will come again, this 0 will comes here, always 0, okay, always 0. So for that purpose, initially we have to set some value in registers except all zeros, except all zeros, except all zeros, okay, based on that data available in ring counter, we perform the shifting operation, okay. The data is very important in ring counter, okay. For suppose I am taking the data as 1000 initially, 1000. Now for first clock pulse, this one comes here, 0, 0. This 0 comes to here, okay, not this 0, this 0. See, shifting, first you have to shift and this will comes to here. Next second clock pulse, this 0 will comes to here. Next for third clock pulse, shifting, 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 okay, this 0 will comes to here, again shifting, shifting, this one comes to here. So initial value is this one, 1010, okay, final value is 1000. So at after 4 clock pulses, 1 2 3 4, we getting the initial value, right, we get the initial value. So for 4 flip flop we getting 4 states, right, we getting 4 state, 1 2 3 4, right. So this is called n is to 1 scalar counter, scalar counter. Why? Because for n flip flops we getting n states, okay. So the state diagram is what? Initially is 100, next 0100, next 0001, next 1000, right. Only how many states are useful? 1 2 3 4. For 4-bit counter, see this is 4-bit. For 4-bit how many values are possible? 000 to triple one, sorry, 4 ones, means 0 to 15, 0 to 15. Here the possible states are what? In this counter possible states are what? This is 8, this is 4, this is 1, sorry, this is 10, this is 01, okay. So this is 2, this is 1. The possible states are 1, 2, 4, 8. Remaining all states are unused. Remaining all states are unused. Usable states are only 4. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 8. Okay. This is the state diagram. Okay. Next, twisted ring counter. Twisted ring counter. Twisted ring counter is same as previous counter, but we connect the Q bar. Instead of Q, we connect Q bar. The complement output of last stage is connected to first stage input. Complement output means you connecting Q bar instead of Q. Instead of Q. Okay? Instead of Q. So required fewer flip-flop than ring counter, but more flip-flop than binary counter. So n-bit Johnson counter, we call it as n-bit Johnson counter. So here we have two n states. We have two n states. Okay. Decoder circuit also required for twisted ring counter. So it is also known as mod 2n counter, Moebius counter, everything. See, the circuit is this one. Q bar. Q bar is connected to here. So whatever value you can give, it can perform the operation. Okay, whatever the values available, it can perform the operation. Let us see the diagram. Clock cycles. See, this is the initial state. 0, 0, 0, 0. Now you have to perform shifting. Shifting. Okay. Now complement of this is 1. Complement of this is 1. Okay. Next. Next complement of this is 1. Next again shifting. Complement of 0 is 1. Again shift. Again shift. Complement of 0 is 1 now. Again shift. Shift. Complement of 1 is 0. Now again shift. So complement of 1 is 0. Again shift. So complement of 1 is 0. Now again shift 0, 0, 0. 1 complement is 0. We getting initial value. So we getting initial value. At 8th state, we getting initial value, 8th clock pulse. Okay. So total states are how many? 8 states. How many flip-flops we have? 4. Means 2 into 4. So 2n states we required. We getting 2n states. Okay. 2n states. The state diagram is this one. Okay. The state diagram is this one. Now for that purpose I have to decode because we have so many values. So for that purpose, which clock pulse is which one? You have to decode it. Okay, we have to decode it. The decoding circuit is this one. See, this is zeroth state. Okay, to identify zero state, I am considering these two zeros. I am considering these two zeros. Okay, so A bar, D bar. To identify 1000, I am considering these two states. Okay. See, 10 is occurred anywhere? No. See, observe here. Any other 10 occurred in AB? No. So this is identify of first see, one state. So A B bar. Next for this one I am taking this place. For this I am taking this one. Okay. For this sequence I am taking this one. 1 1. Next this two, again this two. So that we can decode it easily. Okay. So decoding circuits are this one to identify the states. Okay, total 7 states. For ring counter, I am not designed decoding. Why? Because ring counter we have to give input in registers. We have to load some data. Suppose I am not loading always 1 0 0 0. I am loading this time 0 1 0 0. Sometimes I am loading 0 0 1 0. Sometimes I am loading 1 1 1 0. I am loading this one. That is my wish. Okay. I am loading my wish. So for different data we getting different codes so that it is easy to identify. Okay. It is easy to identify. Okay. So there is a no problem. So it is easily decoded, but here that is not possible. So that we designing a decoding logic to identify which state it is. Suppose for Johnson counter I given 4 ones. Now I have to start the operation. Means it starts from here, right? The process will be continuously occur. So I have to find out which state it is. So for that purpose, decoding part is available. So you can identify which state we get. Okay. This is the applications of shift registers. Okay. Thank you.